Hi my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a fresh episode of F1 Manager 2022 on our Aston Martin Korean mode. Last race is linked above. Feel free to go and check it out as this fantastic third season keeps rolling along. As I kind of alluded to last time, we are not doing any development. Just doing research projects at the moment. As you're going to see, two of them are going to be done by the time the next race is finished. We haven't got any ATR stuff, but I'm still considering potentially starting a new project. I've got to get a new chassis because one of them got damaged, didn't it, in the last race. But yeah, up and coming driver Zach O'Sullivan, probably not for us. Yes, a good win for us in the last race. Drivers, scouting. So basically, we're kind of in a position. Theo Pourchaire is getting very good, isn't he? I kind of looked at Theo Pourchaire, didn't I, for a bit? He's getting pretty good. Yeah, it's just that racecraft is an area that I don't like too much. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I'm kind of at that point where I'm looking for a new driver. So one, I'm thinking Gasly's been doing some pretty ridiculous stuff this season in Alpine. I'm looking, it's just his defending does put me off a bit. Does put me off a little bit. But then the other drivers I'm looking at, Carlos Sainz has got good defense, really good defense. Carlos Sainz is probably the one for me, I tell you. We just have to wait until our new testing period, I think, before we really do any more designing stuff. So because of this money in the bank, I was thinking for a while about getting the wind tunnel and the simulator done. And when I was looking at this, you can see, look, it's going to give us like additions to, you know, the testing. And so we've got so much money, we can safely do this and still be in the 50 odd millions. So I'm going to do the wind tunnel. Is it the wind tunnel first? Yeah, it was the wind tunnel I was going to do first. Upgrade. Nice. And then we will do the CFD simulator. I'm not going to do it yet. I kind of like the fact we're over 50 million now. I think that's going to be my new benchmark to try and stay over. And I think we'll do that next. We've got 75 days before that's complete. Anyway, race targets. Q2, always throw that in. And I'm going to do it as Q8. I'm going to do it as place 8. I'm not going to do fastest lap. We're going to continue doing this. We're going to get a nice big wedge of money after this race if we can manage to stay ahead. Really not sure where we're at with the engine units and stuff. We'll have to look at that in a moment.
Welcome to the United States Grand Prix. We're in Austin, but there are no wild cowboys on the track this weekend, just some serious horsepower. It's sure to be a race to remember. The Circuit of the Americas has it all. Twists and turns, steep climbs, fast corners, and a power-hungry Sector 2. Quite a headache to balance, even if teams will be looking at maximising downforce overall. This is it. We're down to the last few races of the season, and it's time for that final push. Who will be crowned champion at the end of it all? We'll find out soon enough. What will happen this weekend? Only time will tell.
Okay, so let's get to practice. I just need to take a look at all this stuff. Oh god, yeah, I do have this gearbox I can run. That's good. ERS, yeah, it's kind of a case of sharing these two. I'll run that one into the ground first, and then engines. This is where I'm at going into the last couple of races, running really bad power units in practice, just to cling on to the life with this. Yeah, that's just what happens at the end of the season. Right, gang, so practice is over. 91 and 86%. Absolutely beautiful. Really did have to run pieces into the ground just to kind of keep Alonso in a nice spot going into qualifying. As you can see, though, his car's in a really nice place. Probably a better place than Ocon's is. I'm going to be honest with you. I think Ocon will almost definitely be taking a penalty or two over the coming races, I might take a gearbox in this race. To be honest with you, I really feel like we see the effects of a good gearbox on Alonso's car last time. So yeah, we might take that gearbox. But yeah, I pretty happy with the setup. No, if I could just get that just to touch the line, I reckon that's optimal. But other than that, we are pretty good to go. Okay, Ocon's going to go first, because, I don't know, it's just the way I want to play it this time. And we'll get him out on the track. And we will get Alonso out as well. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be rain during qualifying, not in this session. Okay. So yeah, not in this part of it. Ocon or Sainz. Is Sainz going to be in the way here? Not entirely sure. Let's just appreciate the cars going around the track though, shall we? Absolutely loving this season. I really, really am. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong car. Am I looking at the wrong car? Yeah. Ocon would have got past him, but I didn't see it. But yeah, let's just see what we punch in, shall we? Ocon is going to be first across the line with a 1:32. So yeah, not bad. And what is Alonso going to do to follow up his teammate? He's going to go through in a 1:32 as well, and he's gone slightly quicker than Ocon, but it's really tight at the top, as you can see. So yeah, interesting first part of a qualifying here at the American Grand Prix. Everyone has set a lap. I don't think we need to go out again. I genuinely think we are good. I know that a few of those cars have definitely hit traffic. I'm looking at the likes of Verstappen and Perez, Russell. I reckon they've all really hit traffic, to be honest with you. But I don't think we need to go again. I really, really don't. So I'm going to speed through. It means what we can do next time is go out on the rough tyre first. Yeah, look, we're still 4th and 5th.
Okay, and all the way to 0. All the way to 0. Car off.
And that has to be seen as a pretty good qualifying session, to be honest. So it's not rain in qualifying we're expected, it's rain in the race. So yeah, I know I see rain, but yeah, it's rain in the race that we are expecting. So yeah, really interesting, to be honest. I'm sending the lads out on beat up tyres. I know we're probably not going to use the soft in the race, but if there is a dry part and we have accidents and safety cars and all this stuff, it's just good, isn't it, to keep a real proper set of softs in reserve if possible. Oh god, Ocon's going to hit a load of traffic here. But yeah, we will obviously probably go out on another lap because these tyres are dead food at the end of the day. Alonso, he flies past quite comfortably. Oh god, Ocon's getting stuck behind Verstappen in the worst part of the bloody lap. I reckon that's going to affect Ocon quite a lot, to be honest with you, gang. Yeah, I reckon Ocon will definitely be going out again. Right, so I'm going to see when they all start sending. We're going to send right towards the end of it all. And yeah, I'm not going to send Alonso. I think Alonso's going to be fine. Russell, Perez, Sainz could all jump him, but I don't know. I think Alonso's safe, personally. Right, so there I am saying I think Alonso's safe, and he has dropped down a lot. A lot. Ignore. So Norris, Gasly. Oh my God. Oh, Alonso's gone. Alonso's gone. Oh, I have misjudged that massively. I got that so wrong. So wrong. And it's really on me, to be honest with you, that Alonso is now kind of in a position where he's going to start P11 in this race. Let's just hope there's some penalties and we can start a bit further up the grid. And we're going to come across the line in a 1:32. That's a pretty quick lap. Well done, Ocon. Because they're all in the same boat. They're all doing the same thing. Yeah. So I think it was Zhou was the big surprise that got through. Everybody else we kind of expected, but Zhou was the big surprise. Ah, dear. I just misjudged it massively. I really did. Misjudged it big time. Right, what are we doing? Are we going to go any faster? I don't know. I don't think we did. Don't think we did, which wouldn't be a surprise. No. We didn't, but it wouldn't be a surprise with how beat up those tyres were. Alrighty then. We are expecting rain in the race. I'm not going to take a penalty. I'm just going to stick with that gearbox, I think. P8 Alonso, so there were some penalties. That's helped us. Let's be really honest about it. Right, so we're going to see rain from lap about lap 7, and then it's going to be raining the whole race. It looks like intermediate weather. So it's my understanding, so basically I was really struggling to work out how to determine wet tyres, right? And now it's my understanding that anything above 80, so you look, so basically see the symbol. This one here with just a few specks is light rain. The one with, lots of little specks is heavy rain, right? So then if you get heavy rain above 80, usually that means it's going to get really wet enough to go on to wet tyres, basically. But as you can see here, look, we're having a wet part, but then we go to light rain, and then we're going to have a wet part, and then it's light rain. And because of the way it's changing... but there was an example I see online basically where it was just heavy rain pretty much for the whole of the race, and it was just easier to determine when the wet tyre was going to be needed basically. So what did I say, lap 5, 6, 7, around about lap 7 we're going to go onto that inter, so we're going to go on a brand new soft tyre. That inter won't make it to the end. Here's the thing with it though, the inter always goes further than it says it's going to go. So I think I will just stick it in here. I'm going to put it right at the end of its life, like there. Because look, it's saying that won't even go to the end, that inter. We'd have to stop again, but we won't. The inter goes further than it says. Like, the inter will go a lot further. So I'm actually just going to stick it in there. No, do you know what? I'm not. I'm just going to go soft inter and then we're going to manage it ourselves. Be interesting to see what tyre people go on, to be honest with you. But yeah, we can't do much more than that. Let's go.
The drivers there lined up on the grid under mostly sunny skies. There we've got Esteban Ocon. Not as close to the front as they might have wished for, but we know the race order can change a lot during those first few corners. And here's Alonso, the team's second driver. A top 10 position today, but will they be able to capitalise on it? And we're just moments away now. Here we go. It's the United States Grand Prix.
Right, here we go.
It's lights out.
Let's see what we can
And
do.
away we go.
Let's see what we can do. Really, we should stick with Ocon at the beginning. And that's a nice run up to the first corner. That's really good. That's really good from Ocon.
Doing a good job, that's going to help you.
Really good. Alonso is P8. Nice.
Aston Martin with a great
Kept
play
his
there.
spot.
They've moved up a place.
Looking at the Red Bull. Is he going to get it done? He's having a good look. Having a very good look. Is he going to get it done? He might, because he's got the DRS. He's got the ERS, I mean. He's using that. And he can't quite get it done, can he?
Looks
Right,
like Aston
drop that
Martin
down.
have just gained the
Drop
race
that
position.
down. Yeah, I think he did get it done in the end. Oh, and he's... Oh, you look... Whew. Jesus, he had a look, didn't he, up the inside of that Mercedes. God, that could have been bad. Second place for Ocon. We are on the soft, and I think we're the only... No, there are a few. There are a few that have been brave enough to go on the soft. We've got a brand new soft on, though, which is probably why we're so quick. Now, if we could get past... If we could get past this Mercedes, we might be really quick on this soft tyre, and we're looking to get it done, and I think we're going to get it done. And I'm actually going to deploy the ERS here to kind of make sure on this long run down. Yeah, we're going to do that. And Alonso's kind of behind Russell, but Alonso does need to kind of get past if he can. But here's the thing with Ocon. If we can really push this, we could get flying here.
DRS will be active.
Can we really push for a few laps and try and get away on this soft tyre? The deg is mental. Like, look at the way the tyre's going off. But if we can get a bit of a lead, that would be great going into the pit window, wouldn't it? It really would. Especially if we get a tiny lead over Alonso. Several cars involved in a crash towards the back of the grid, I think. Oh, it's a big one as well. It's a big one.
Safety car.
Ignore.
I think there's been contact on the track.
We will take a look. It's a big
Now we
one.
see the Williams.
Oh my god, don't say the two Williams crashed into each other. Yep.
Clearly see the contact there.
Oh, you would be so angry. You would be so angry. That's annoying, a little bit annoying. We can kind of conserve tyres, obviously, but we're not going to have these tyres on that long.
Okay.
Yep, rain is coming. So when is the rain coming now? Lap 8. Okay, lap 8. So lap 8, lap 9 is actually what we're looking at. But we're going to be following the safety car for a couple of laps here, so... Yeah, that might be a good for us. Might be good for us. Right, let's just mooch along with the safety car. So early in the race for a safety car, wasn't it? It really was. Yeah, 3 minutes time, light showers.
In this run. Copy that.
Right, so let's just push this along a little. Push this along a little. Right, we're going to go quite aggressive. Deploy. We're going to go aggressive and deploy. And yeah, we're going to hopefully fly away. And there we go. Let's get going. And I'm going to go quite aggressive probably for a lap here.
Oh, big lock up there.
And Magnussen locks up. Rain has started.
Great play there. They've
The
moved
rain
up a place.
has started. So we will judge this, I think, about where it's going to be when we get to Alonso's just overtaken Gasly. Right, hold on a minute. I'm actually going to bring him in now. Alonso might be a bit close.
Box.
Yeah, we'll go light.
Yeah, happy to box.
And I'm actually going to box you as well. Just because there's enough rain on the track.
Drop back a bit.
Copy.
They might carry on, but we will have pace. Yeah, a few cars have carried on. But yeah, we'll be double. What's the name? But right, he's out. Ocon. But yeah, look, Ocon is in the lead really because he's on the Inter and they're all on the other tyres. Where is Alonso? Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Right, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Ocon, let's get past them. Deploy the energy. Come on. Get round them. Move them out the way. Nice. Because they will all pit this lap, so you kind of need to be close enough.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. They're definitely going to pit, aren't they? Yep, look at them all into the pits. Right, here we go. This is amazing. This is looking good. This is looking good. Right, Alonso P4. And Ocon is in the lead of the American Grand Prix as a result of us being super clever on that stint. I'm going to burn off a little bit more fuel. Yeah, we were using all the battery basically to try and catch up. Look, cars are coming in and going onto the wet, and that's going to be a mistake. We see it happen all the time. We see this mistake happen all the time. And it's a really strange thing that happens, but it just happens all the time, every race. Yep, look, it's changed to wet again. But yeah, I'm happy to kind of just stick on the Inters and just bide my time. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're all in the same boat at the end of the day. Will it dry out? I don't know. But it's not going to be this wet long enough. I don't think. Oh, I don't know. It is actually getting wetter. Well, they're all staying out the same as me, so they all obviously clearly see that the strategy we're all on is the one that's going to potentially work, you know. So Ocon has a near 3-second lead. Alonso has caught these guys up. A lot of it is because I am using battery, but I think it's a wise decision to try and catch them up at this stage. I'm going to stick this into deploy again. As you can see, look, we really caught them up. We just seem quicker in the rain than some of these guys, and braver as well, I think. So there we go. Alonso tries to go up the inside. Is he going to get this done? They're too wide in the rain. It's very brave, and he gets it done, and Alonso is up into P3. Really good from the Spaniard. What are they doing? No one's coming in. They're all staying out on the Inter. So there you go. We're all staying out on the Inter. People on the wets are going to be quick, to be fair, but just not quick enough. Right, Alonso. Next up is Russell. Can you get Russell? Has closed Ocon down a little. There's Russell. So, yeah, that's a bit of a worry. I think Russell's pretty good in the rain. He always seems to have pace in the rain. So, you know, hazard a guess he's pretty good in the wet weather. Just don't know how long that tyre will go for. I guess, really, we'll just watch what other people do. Like, if Russell comes in one lap, we'll carry on going and just come in the following lap, maybe. Just don't know. It's really hard to tell with the Inter, because it doesn't give you a fair reflection on how far it will go. And I think a lot of that is because in conditions between like 1mm and 4mm, it will perform, but the minute it goes above, then it doesn't, and anything below as well, it doesn't. So yeah, it's really tough. I think Alonso's fighting here is helping Ocon a little get away. Yeah, it's helping Ocon get away a little. It's building up a bit of a gap now. So yeah, this is super interesting at the minute. Alonso. Alonso locked up. Oh, and he went all the way back to 7th as a result. Oh, Alonso.
And that's the lockup.
Some mistakes have started to like creep in with Alonso.
Just a bit too heavy on the
Yeah, just some mistakes I've noticed have really started to work their way in with Alonso. I'm getting a bit worried about it. Right, well that's not helped Ocon at all, because Ocon kind of had that buffer because they were all fighting, and now he's just going to have a bunch of cars all chasing him down, isn't he? Right, well, yeah, I think Alonso's race is as good as done because of that mistake. Oh well, it is what it is. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. Although we are trying. We are trying. Right, let's just use that there. Come on, Ocon. Come on.
Track is pretty dry, so don't damage these tyres, especially high speed.
It dried right out.
Okay.
Dried right out, but it is going to get wet again.
DRS is enabled. DRS is enabled.
Interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Sainz is coming into the pits. If he throws a dry tyre on, he's in trouble. He's in trouble because it's going to start raining again. Let's see what he does. It's very early. Yep, look, rain. I guarantee there's a dry tyre on. What do we reckon? Yep, look, it's wet again. Wet conditions again. No, he threw a new Inter on. Alright, fair enough. Maybe, did he get the jump? Did he get the jump? Is everybody going to be coming in soon? And he just decided to go now. I wonder. I tell you what, with that in mind, I'm going to go aggressive with Alonso. And I'm going to pit him next lap. I think. Yep, we're going to keep going with Ocon. Alonso, let him go around that corner. And I'm now going to pit him for fresh inters this lap. I'm going to harvest, because there's a bit of a gap between him and 7th anyway. And then I'm going to wait with Ocon and see what other people do. But yeah, if they all come in this lap, I'm then going to hammer it with Ocon and bring him in the following lap. But yeah, it is tough trying to like really determine when you want people to come in. Right, Alonso's in. As you can see.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
Oh, Leclerc spun. Right, so people are coming in, changing their tyres, just not the people who I thought would. Just yet. Right, I need to go back to standard. I'm going to burn a little fuel off, I think, for this opening lap. We can go back onto that. It comes out in P8, so that's pretty good. I think whatever happens, I'm just going to hammer it this lap, and then I'm coming in next lap. That's what I'm going to do. Right, let's go for it, and then we will come in at the end of this lap. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, look, Gasly's in, so I reckon Russell might come in with us, you know. Lean off that a little. There we go. Is Alonso gonna jump Gasly? I think he might. That's very nice. We are gonna deploy the energy down this straight and just get everything out of this lap that we possibly can. And then we are gonna neutral and yes. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Very, very good. Come on. Keep this up. Keep this up. And back to standard because we are about at our pit stop. Okay, so while he's doing that, let's concentrate on Alonso. So Ocon was in at the same time as Verstappen. And Ocon got out in front of Verstappen. Right, so Russell and Jesus, Sainz got the jump, but Sainz tyres are not in a good place. So, yeah, Alonso's kind of in the same boat as Sainz at the minute. Here we go, we're having a look, getting it done. There we go, and that just proves how good the tyres are. Perez is the one to worry about, 90% intermediate on. So is Ricciardo, obviously left it very late. Could go to the end. Like, I actually think this tyre might go to the end. Looking at it, you know, that line, it might go to the end. I think we might get it to the end. Like, we probably could stretch it that far if we wanted to. Sainz tyre will go off, 12% difference. So, yeah, 11-12% difference. It will go off. I think we'll catch him without having to really try too hard as well. Bottas is still out there on that tyre. So is Russell. What are they waiting for? That's what I want to know. What are they waiting for? Because all they're doing is going backwards. I just want to know why. Why they are taking this so low. Yeah, they're going to have an amazing intermediate tyre underneath them, but are they going to be able to push it that hard, really?
Is that a lock-up?
And Bottas just locked up. Yeah, look, Bottas has locked up and now he's 7th. Do you know what I mean? He's suffered as a result. So it's not like he's actually got anything out of it. And Russell's up next, you know? Like, what's the gap to him? Is that 4 seconds? Okay, and then he's 5.5 seconds from Ocon, and Ocon's a 2.5 from Sainz. I'm just not pushing it yet with Ocon. I just don't see the point. There's no need. If Sainz really starts to pull away, then I might have to push, but the deficit in tyres. His tyre will go off quicker than ours will, so we'll probably catch him late game. Yeah, are we catching? Yeah, I think we are catching Russell. So there's really not too much to worry about. We've got a couple of cars behind us that is a problem. We've got a yellow flag being waved. I just shit myself every time I see the yellow flag waved in case it's us. Nope, it's Bottas, who is doing nothing but going backwards. He's suffering now. He's suffering. It's getting wet. It's officially wet conditions. Hamilton, I think, is coming in and going on the wet tyre. Is this what they were waiting for? Maybe. Maybe. But here we go. Look, we've caught Russell up. Now, is this... this is Alonso I'm with, isn't it? So, let's be clever about it. Trying to get past him. Let's be clever about it. Let's not overdo it. There we go. Should maybe get this done. And I think we will, and they might get stuck behind him, and this is going to help Alonso out. That's going to help Alonso out. He got it done nice and early. Beautiful work. Really good. He's up into P3. Right, Sainz is starting to drop Ocon, though, a bit. But yeah, is Ocon pulling Sainz in, or is it just me? Sainz is into the pits. Sainz has decided to put a fresh tyre on. That's interesting. He's come out and he's in a good place. He's got very good tyres on now. Behind this bunch that don't. Right, now I need to keep an eye on this. Because if Sainz has come in and put new tyres on, what's to say other people won't do the same? What can Ocon do if I was to leave him out on this tyre? Right, let's just go heavy down here. Right, okay. There's 10 laps to go. I genuinely think I just have to take this tyre to the end. I just don't see a pit stop really working out for anyone. Sainz is just being held up. Sainz is being held up by all those cars. Ocon is doing a really good job up front. Fuel, it's going to come back to us. It's, you know, I can already see that it's going to come back to us. It's fine. It really is fine. I'm not worried about that fuel situation. What I'm worried about right now is Sainz getting through the field and catching Ocon, because he's murdered his way through that bunch of cars. I'm gonna have to deploy the energy.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
With Alonso. Yeah, Sainz is going to be hot on my towel. Just don't know. Alonso's tyres are really, really, really at the point of no return, aren't they? Oh, God. Sainz has got past Alonso. Oh, my God. We just don't have long to go. Don't know. I don't know, gang. Yeah, like, why are you fighting me? I'm going to have to conserve just for a little while, because I need to get the fuel back. Just get that fuel back balanced. There we go. Right, where are we at? 10 seconds he is. 10 seconds. Don't know if that wet tyre is actually the one to have gone on. I really don't. Oh, stop with the fuel situation. We get it. We understand. Oh no, the wet tyre might have been the right tyre to go on. Oh, he's going to catch me. Alonso's now fourth. I actually think I've made a mistake not going on the wet tyre.
Red Bull gained a place.
Sainz is getting close. Yeah, Sainz goes by. Sainz has gone by. So the big thing now is just keeping Verstappen behind. There just isn't long to go. Alonso is falling back down the order. A lot of that might be his tyre. To be fair, we were about to enter the last lap. We've lost it on the last lap, but it's just I decided to stay on the tyre, and yeah, it looks like them going onto that wet has actually helped them right at the end. But hopefully we can get round this lap and finish second. We've got an 9-second gap over Verstappen. Alonso has just gone backwards though. His tyre's in the mud, so that's probably what a lot of that is with him. Yeah, cost me victory not going onto the wet tyre, but I genuinely didn't think it was going to be that wet. Because if I'd have known they were going to do that, if I'd have known the weather was really going to change that much, I would have thought about it. Look at Verstappen. Oh my God, Verstappen might get past us here. Oh my God. No. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Come on, keep this going, keep this going. Right, all the deploy you've got. All the deploy you've got. Don't let him by, don't let him by, don't let him by, don't let him by. Finish second. Come on, you deserve that at least. You deserve second place, you deserve second place. Yes, there you go. I think he got the fastest lap as well. Alonso is going to come through in P6, I hope.
That is hard work.
But yeah, that's on me. That is definitely on me that we haven't won. It's so hard to read the wet conditions in this game. So hard.
What an incredible outcome for Aston Martin's driver. This is a tremendous podium result. It's joy all around for the team. And you don't just find yourself on the podium for no reason at all. The Aston Martin driver really earned that place. It was a hard-fought contest for all three drivers, each one securing precious points for their team.
Well, there you go. Race is over. It actually is a good result when you look at it. Fernando from 8th to 6th. Ocon from 4th to 2nd. I'm gutted that I just lost it on the last lap. They just seem to read the weather so much better than we can. They really, really can. It's so tough trying to read when it's going to get wet. Like, really wet, not just, like, intermediate wet. Anyway, 8 points for Alonso. Keeps him in second. 19 for Esteban Ocon. Pulls out a further lead over Carlos Sainz. It's 31 points now. And as far as the constructors are concerned, us and Ferrari both pick up 27 points. So the gap is what it was. What a season. So there you have it, gang. We're done and dusted for another episode of our F1 Manager career mode. I'm so gutted we didn't win. But anyway, I like the Mexico Grand Prix, and that's next. Be sure to come back and join me for it, my friends. Until then, do all the usual stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Be sure to get involved in the comment section below. And if you check out the description box, you'll find a link to my Discord where we talk all things about F1, the series, football, Planet Zoo, all the other stuff that goes on the channel. It's a great community to become a part of, so make sure you go and join it if you're interested. But I am done and dusted. Stay safe, stay humble. See us all later.